You're Near the Wild with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska.
Chilkoot, Chaille is what you say it.
Chilkoot.
That's great. Those accents are completely fake.
You know what is funny though? A lot of the states that we've travelled, people ask, are we faking the accent to get laid?
Yeah.
Apparently, lots of dudes around America
Fake
the
accent? No, and that's like I say. We've had a couple of military kids who tried it.
Wow.
Really?
But they would, you know, the old joke when you would like people who are from another country come here, they do really well until they get drunk and then their accent comes out. Like a guy from Ireland all of a sudden got all fucking Irish about it. Nobody can understand him. But yeah, that's the thing that weeds them out. Is usually as they get drunk, then they weed out their actual accent.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
How'd you lose it?
Yeah, ours gets more.
But you don't, you know, that's the thing. You don't hear the difference. Like when you go down south, everybody has the joke that when you go down south, you pick up the twang, and pretty soon you're doing it.
Yeah.
Who's that country? Yeah, and that's the thing. Is once you start, Milt Tillis. You know who Milt Tillis is? He was the stuttering singer. But the thing was, when you stutter, when you sing, you actually can get rid of your stutter. So he's known for it. But then they said later in life, he's got rid of his stutter. He didn't have it anymore, but he had to fake his stutter because he was known for the stutter.
Oh, wow.
Hi, everybody. I'm Milt Tillis. And then he
Holy shit.
and when you sing, you lose it.
It's fun. Wow.
So that's how they usually treat stuttering.
I've heard that actually.
They'll tell him to actually sing it.
Yeah.
So.
Just somebody in the crowd. That motherfucker's not stuttering.
Yeah, but that's,
I want my money back.
It's an awkward way to go through life if you're doing that. Because it'd be like, how's your grandmother? Well, she died today, but it's okay. Well, that saved us sometimes.
Singing. Oh, shit. That's good.
Good deal.
All right,
Let's start it.
let's
Do
do
it.
this thing.
Hey, everybody. You're listening to Near the Wild, which you should know because the name's right there when you push play. I'm John Norris,
I'm Matt Becker.
and we're here with a special guest.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Josh and T from Longreef.
Yeah.
Wow, they have accents.
Actually, we're not Australian. We're just faking it.
Yeah.
Totally, pick up chicks.
Don't get us drunk because then we'll start talking
They've been-
American again.
They've been accused of that.
We
To
really
go to
have.
all this trouble to pick up American chicks.
You guys don't have to work that hard. You're handsome men. You're in a band.
Wow. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you're right.
I know, this is the one time we should have done a video podcast. They're positively gorgeous.
It's funny.
Come on now.
No, but do you find that the American women are different when they're in Australia, like over there for whatever reason, as opposed to home court
Absolutely.
advantage?
Absolutely. Well, I think, American women are very outgoing. I think.
Confident.
Very,
Very
very
confident.
confident. Whereas girls back home, they're very reserved. And I think when we first started traveling over here, it was kind of a shock because I don't know whether it was the Australian accent thing or what, but girls just honestly seem to almost just rape you,
What are you guys?
Throw themselves at you.
Like
What are you guys doing to your women in Australia to make them have low self-esteem? Are you mentally abusing them?
I guess we just hit them too much.
That must
I'm
be it.
absolutely
That'll
joking.
do
No,
it.
we don't do that. No, I don't know. I think it's that whole English descendant thing. It's kind of just that reservation there. I can't explain it, but I must say that the women here in America are gorgeous and they're great.
Very easy to talk to.
Very easy
and
to talk to, yeah.
friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. There are endorsements. I think we're getting a lot more bands from Australia now.
I
But
think
it's
so.
funny though because every American guy says, "Man, I can't wait to get to Australia." I've heard that women are gorgeous, and there's just there's 8 women to every 2 blokes. So
I think it's the forbidden fruit thing.
that's what
It
people
always
think,
must be
yeah.
better somewhere else. Remember, every guy I want to get an Asian wife because they're submissive until they get citizenship and a lawyer.
Yeah.
Then you're submissive again.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Well, I think like all girls like an accent. So if I went to Australia, I'd be the one with the accent.
Yeah, you would.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You'd have the advantage.
Yeah, you definitely have the advantage there.
And they go, "Are you faking it?"
Yeah.
Just to
This
get
is my-
text.
I am not faking that. As soon as I get drunk, I start talking with an accent. I think it'd work.
Absolutely.
So how long has the band been together?
The band's been together for, I want to say, nearly 5 years at least, I think. Well, I started coming over in 2008, and then we started playing shows, would have been early 2010, around kind of the Panhandle, Florida, and the Gulf Coast, and then we started, branching out from there. with a couple of different agents, and then by now I think we've travelled maybe 36 to 38 states around the entire country, and it's been awesome, man. Like the American crowds, the people here that we were just saying it. They're very open to what we do. They love what we do, and it's just there's so much opportunity here for our music to be heard as opposed to Australia. So.
The one thing is that's the thing is I think America still has maintained we appreciate talent,
Absolutely.
and we don't care where it comes from, or but we do, and that's some countries they like their own thing or whatever, but here especially the kids have gotten so ADD. Yeah. That music has gotten a back burner. Schools have said, we're going to drop the music program. Nobody's interested. I go, what are you selling? They go, well, we're offering them, whatever, DJ classes or, looping over here. Or you can sit down and have to learn guitar or drums. And there's actually a way you have to do it. It's like when you watch, actual dance. Like, do the foxtrot. Well, I can't do that, but I'm a good dancer. I go, you're not if you can't do the foxtrot.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of what we've got. We dummy down our society.
Well, it's all in the shoulders. If you can just dance with your shoulders to a beat, that's how I got my girlfriend. Is it common for Australian bands to come to the U.S.?
It's getting more common. They're realising the opportunity over here.
Absolutely. But the hardest thing is actually getting here. I mean, it's such a process to get 4 or 5 guys
making
legally
money
across to the country.
That can take time off. How strict are they with any say you had a marijuana possession? Would they let you in?
I don't know. I mean, luckily for us,
like Canada won't.
Nobody had any convictions.
Canada won't.
Really?
Yeah, it's like if you have to drive the Outcan from here. If you got a guy who's had a DUI in the last ever, or any misdemeanor,
it's the last 15 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so you get to the border, like the guy's going to ride with you to drive the Outcan. You get to the border, and they go, he can't come in. Now the guy's going to split gas and share the driving through all of Canada.
Jeez.
Now can't get in. And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's left at the border. You're like, beat it.
Wow.
That's rough.
I don't know the answer to that because
yeah.
obviously none of us had any convictions, so we never had to.
Right.
Yeah.
Good lawyers. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah. But I can say it costs a lot of money and a lot of paperwork.
Yes.
And a lot of time. So I know bands back home, friends of ours, they've all been trying to get over here for years, and it's tough. It's really, really tough. So just in that, we're absolutely blessed to just be here, doing what we do.
And that's awesome. I don't understand why you can't get together and have a more organized way to get foreign entertainment in and out. I mean, I've known it since the early days when I had a friend that was a stripper, and she would go into Canada, and it was insane for her to get in and out. But one time she walked out with I think it was $80,000 in cash in a guitar case, even though she's a stripper. And they didn't look in the guitar case, but they dug her purse apart, and she walked out with cash. That was from the cash from the state. But of course, they tax her on the way out.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But she has $80,000 in a guitar case. They go, well, that's just a guitar.
It's great.
So music didn't get respect then either.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
huge
guitars.
Man, are they that hard up for strippers in Canada?
No, and that's what they argue about. We can hire local rather than have you come in and take the money from us.
Yeah.
But she was a feature act with ridiculously large dresses.
You'd hope so. $80,000.
Yeah.
Whew.
When you hide money,
Yeah, I'm in the wrong business, man.
And that was after drugs.
Get out that bowl.
All your dollars are rolled in this.
Yep.
But no, and that's the thing is it's just entertainment in general. I don't understand how that can't get streamlined. Like I said, if I'm in Somalia and I get Ebola, we can somehow get you in the country in 24 hours and get treatment at the Mayo Clinic. But if you just want to come over and entertain people, we're going to have to really look at this.
Yeah.
Come over as an Iranian nuclear engineer and on a student visa and disappear after 6 months. We got no idea. Yeah. But as soon as you don't refile, we're going to fucking hunt you down. Yeah. You ever had anybody harass you while you were here? Like immigration show up and check your stuff?
Yeah, well, let's backtrack a little bit. When I first started coming here, I didn't have a working visa. I had a travel visa, so it allowed me to be in the country for 3 months at a time. But I'd have to travel back home or to Canada or Mexico or whatever to come back in. But I was doing that for a period of about 1.5 years. So I was theoretically living in America. And immigration pulled me up twice. It was the second time they pulled me up in LAX, and they interrogated me. They ripped open my bags and everything. They said, look, you've been here, you spent more time in this country than you have your own for the past 1.5 years. How are you surviving? And I had to prove that I had, substantial amount of, enough money in my bank account to be able to sustain a living over here. So it was scary, man. Like, I just thought if they had deported me, I would have never been able to come back here. The band would have never been able to do what they're doing here now. So we were just very, very lucky at that point that I could prove that I had enough money to keep me by. Yeah, so that they thought I was lying.
Yeah.
How long is that? Like, how long do they hold you in a room at LAX?
I was there for about 2 hours. Yeah, and they sit you in a room, and then
They sweat you pretty good.
Oh man, they pat you down. They
bring in a Big
everything
Mac.
apart.
Have you seen one of these? Hey,
Here comes the glass.
Want a Foster's? And you're like, nah. No. Okay, he's Australian.
Exactly. No one drinks Foster's.
Yeah, exactly. That's always a joke.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the whole immigration thing. So, like I said, it's just we're very fortunate to be here doing what we do.
Do you like cold climates?
I don't mind them.
Yeah, I mean, I much prefer the sun.
Summer?
So, I mean, I love cold climates when I'm like doing cool stuff, like snowboarding.
Yeah,
something like that.
You guys got screwed on this one because the Alyeska hasn't even been open.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
we
you
went
guys-
up there last week. It was really cool, but I think that was the first day of boarding. But there just wasn't a lot of snow. And
No, and it's this is so unnatural. Normally by Halloween you got enough.
everyone
days
said that.
Wow.
Yeah. So yet again, you should have been here yesterday.
No,
Yeah.
I mean it's global warming. I think this
Yeah,
might be
well,
the wave of the
maybe.
future.
Totally.
That
Yeah.
might be the greatest water slide ever in about
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Yeah, but having asking the question about cold climates, our bass player he's a bigger dude and he loves the cold. You know,
Yeah.
he's like a bear. I think
Big
he's-
guys love
I think
cold
he's still
weather.
fucking sleeping right
I think
now.
that's why
Yep.
they make big snowmen.
It's like a bear.
Yeah, no, snowmen are always big and puffy, and you go, I get it now.
Yeah, because we spend a lot of time in the south, and in the summertime,
he's gotta die.
He's brutal. Like that guy just steps outside and he's dripping wet. You know,
Yep.
it's horrible. But I don't mind the heat. Every now and again.
He would be horrible in the interrogation.
Oh yeah.
You are sweating like a pig, my
We haven't
friend.
even asked him any questions yet. He just comes down here.
Guilty, written all over him.
So why come to the U.S.? What's wrong with Australia? Why do you have to get the fuck out of there?
Australia's
question.
great. There's great music in Australia. Unfortunately, there's just not enough people in the country to make a substantial living out of music. I think there's 22 to 25 million people back home, and there's 300 million here, plus something like that. And it's pretty much the same landmass size as the US also, and everything's a lot more.
Are they doing your population thing in your country too, where they're going, people need to have more kids? It's like,
Not really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
kind of.
it's
well, you
building,
would know
but-
that you're not actually from there anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But,
yeah.
It was a time I didn't even know who our Prime Minister was for like a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
He
Just
changed
lose touch.
Prime Ministers in
Yeah.
about 3 since we've been over here or
Yep.
something. We've been nuts. Yeah. Just we're in a little bubble over here doing our thing.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing is in the United States, they keep saying we don't have enough kids, and every time you go to like any of our mass-produced factory stores, there's kids running everywhere, and they're not the kind of kids you should be making. And you're like, maybe we just need to come up with quality over quantity. So it doesn't matter how many people in Australia, but if they're intelligent and they enjoy
Well said.
things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody is working on trying to get those kids that are running around Walmart, get them in a factory making the Walmart thing. Just focus their energy on something. Somebody's got to be working on that.
Yeah.
The old Walmarts. We spent a lot of time in Walmart.
Yeah.
Are you fascinated with them?
Yeah.
We
They
were
are.
initially, but
They're very fascinating.
Yeah.
They are.
Do they not have Walmarts in Australia?
No, we have nothing like that back home.
Really?
They
we got
wouldn't allow
Costco
it.
now. Well, Costco came in about
Oh, Costco's kind of
5
amazing.
years ago. Yeah.
Was
And
it
everyone
that
was
long
like,
ago?
woo.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was a while
But
ago.
I think there's only like 2 in Sydney. Like,
Yeah, there's
only-
one in Canberra and then.
Yeah, there's maybe 3 or 4 Costco's in the whole of Australia. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with Costco, like for Alaska, like you go to the stores, you see our pricing.
Yeah.
Our pricing's high on everything.
I've noticed that.
You're
Yeah.
like, it's kind of amazing.
You know what's really cheap here, though, that I've noticed is coffee.
And it's good.
Yeah.
Good
It's
coffee.
like Australian
Isn't that
coffee.
weird?
It's
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah, I
good.
don't know. I think that's where we get our cocaine too. I think South America goes. They got to stay awake one way or another. It's dark
yeah.
half the year,
And once they get
and I'm not talking about the coffee.
once they get the cocaine in, they're just like, I don't know, charge whatever you want for the coffee. We don't care.
Not the coffee. We just use it to throw the dogs off.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah.
Love it.
But yeah, and that's the one thing when I first came up here. I came up in like '96, and then stayed in like 2000 for the rest time. But the coffee stands used to be so prevalent before you had all your Starbucks and all that.
Yeah.
But it was so unique. It was just little huts, not like the fancy ones I got now. I saw ones now selling pizza and burritos. I go, you're starting to look like a restaurant, not a coffee shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fascinating because I never saw a place where at 4 a.m, we get off the bar. there'd be a little barista sitting there going, "Hey, you want coffee?" Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
You're
Yeah,
like,
great.
absolutely. So where were you from originally?
I came up from Los Angeles.
Right.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I had done comedy on the road and traveled all over the country.
Man,
and
you
then-
must miss the warm.
You know what? I go to Costa Rica for January and February. Like I said, I
Nice.
go down there and I come back for St. Patrick's Day. So I don't hate Alaska anymore. It's just this dark time right now. Yesterday at 1-something in the afternoon, my the dusted dawn lights on my house with my Christmas lights turned on, and I went 1 in the afternoon. They're towing up. It's just the sun just sitting down there.
Wow.
But the point is, it's just not natural. It's not.
Yeah,
It throws you off.
If you love
I'm sure.
sunrises and sunsets and only like them like a couple hours apart, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
What are you doing tomorrow between 1 and 4? Watching the light. But
Yeah, that's been an adjustment,
Yeah.
because we obviously we get to bed pretty late after a show, so we get up at
Yeah, you can miss it. Yeah.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the sun's down by bloody 3:30, 4 o'clock.
The 21st is when we're completely, we really do get the almost completely dark.
Jesus.
So you have no light.
I've had jobs that were like in a windowless office where you go to work in the morning, it's dark, and then you get off at like 5:30, it's dark again. And you're like, what is going on?
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
feel like a vampire after
Yeah.
a while.
But then you guys must love your summers.
No, and that's the thing. Remember, that's why like you guys come back in the summers. I mean, it's so
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
fun
we've heard
because
that.
you feel like you're 10. Because when the sun doesn't go down,
You stay up.
yeah. But the thing is, you're going, and there will be days when you go, is it 4 in the afternoon or 4 at night? I don't know. Because
Wow.
it's like this. It's like you're going, it's light out, and you're like, it's
Yeah.
light.
So I guess you just have a sleep whenever you feel a bit tired.
Yeah, you go at your own rate. I only sleep 4 hours a night normally, so
Jeez.
summertime can be really tough. I can go
Holy
like
crap.
3 or 4 days and go, okay, you need to just drop. But I go, but there's something to do. There's
Yeah.
something. Hey, we'll go play frisbee golf. Fuck yeah!
I'm the opposite. I sleep like 16 hours a night, so it is nice in summer.
I think that's how we get along. Not like we're gonna ever hang out too long.
Nope, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to bed. But it is great. And every winter, like winters are, I don't do a lot of winter sports. Every winter, I'm like, I'm gonna move. I'm done. I'm leaving. And then in the summer, I forget. And then
Yeah.
like, I forget all about it. And then it's like it's October again. I'm like,
I just understand, and you know that from like where you live, is that everyone thinks Mecca's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the city they're in, and they go, you know what? It's like the kids who grew up in Alaska. One time I had a kid tell me in the bar, he goes, why do people come here from all over the world? Why do I go, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. I mean, drive through. You're 30 minutes outside of town, and whales are breaching, and the mountains are there, and Will Rogers' dead body's still somewhere on one of those sides of the mountains. And I mean, he was a great humorist towards the end. And but yeah, you're just going, this is a, like amazing place. But because you grew up there, you don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like kids I knew that lived in Arizona. I knew a kid lived in Phoenix. he like didn't know, he'd never been to the Grand Canyon. I go, really? It's like 2 hours away, dude. It's
Crazy.
amazing. He goes, why? Let's just make a hole in the ground. I go,
Yeah.
well,
Go and check it out.
but that's the thing, is that
Yeah.
you take it for granted
Absolutely.
until it's
I
gone.
mean, Wales and mountains are great, but Seattle has an IKEA, which is pretty great too. So
No, and IKEA is the
There
one
are-
thing.
there
If
are
we could
better
get an
places.
IKEA, if you guys know anybody with IKEA, it could maybe, they'll just never will build one up here.
Yeah, there's a couple in Sydney.
Yeah, dude, you ever go to them? You like them?
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, I
Some
like
good
it.
stuff
it's,
there.
It's a great way to get weird stuff. See,
Yeah.
up here, it's everything. So you see that from the WalMarts, everything homogenized.
Yeah.
So IKEA only looks attractive because it's rounded or something.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a bookcase with a corner.
Yeah.
It's like I like that.
It's what, Euro style.
Yeah, and it comes in a box. You
Yeah.
put it together yourself.
Yeah.
You feel like you're part of it. I'm a manufacturer. When I come out of IKEA, it comes with a tool too. That's what I thought was really
That's
cool.
funny.
Don't lose this tool. It's the only one that fits that bookcase.
Yeah, exactly.
They make their own unique, like it's an 8-ball. All right.
That's great.
But yeah, and so for us, when you're up here, like I said, with like a Costco or something, Costco is amazing what we get priced for. You go to like, even like Fred Meyer's or any of those, and get a can of baked beans, Rosarita baked beans. Simple enough. We're gonna make burritos. Get tortillas. Fair enough. I will go to Costco. I'll bring you a gallon, or 5-gallon can of baked beans, and I'll bring you 4 things of the wheat or flour tortillas, same ones you got, and I will be cheaper for the 5 gallons and thing from Costco to the store.
Nuts.
I know, but the thing is, you go, why is it never a Costco? Then I go, the lines are already bad enough. You don't encourage that.
Don't you need to like have your own business or something to shop?
No,
at
you just
Costco?
need
it's a membership.
You can buy a membership,
Right.
but it's like $45, $65 a year.
Was
I go,
that the case back home with Costco? You had to have.
Yeah, you got a membership.
Yeah, you get a
so you
member,
get
but
one
you
person
buy it,
and
you
all
can
their
buy
friends
it.
go and buy all
Okay,
the
right.
stuff.
There you
it's
go.
like a green card.
They're onto something.
I go-
Yes, they are.
whenever I get a roommate, like the only requirement is you have a Costco membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my own, so
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where you just go like milk. Milk is literally you get 2 for $5, 2 5-gallon things of milk. And in the store, you're gonna pay easily $5 for one. And you're like, you feel like a rube every time you go to the I go to the other store.
Big stuff.
I should have went and got the whole pile of it.
Man.
Yeah. But bulk, that's the
It's
key
been
to life.
so educational so far.
No, I don't know what the hell you guys been doing since you've been up here, but sounds like you're throwing your money away.
We're gonna
Yeah,
teach you how to live in Alaska. That's what we're gonna do. You guys are leaving soon.
What's the exchange rate with Australia?
It's about the same.
Yeah, it's
About
on
the same
par
right
now.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dollar for dollar. I think very, very close.
Okay.
98 cents or something. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
How's your stock market doing?
No idea.
Yep.
Oh.
No
Couldn't
idea.
tell
You
you.
know how ours is doing?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm going to let you know on something. Oil is getting around $50 a barrel.
Wow.
The barrels cost $25.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Jeez.
stock market went down 300 points today. It
Jeez.
could go a little lower as soon as people start asking for it. Because they go, your cars are going to be a lot cheaper to drive now.
Yeah.
But you won't have anywhere to go. Once the economy crashes, we should go somewhere. Where?
Well, it's perfect when you're driving away from the city because it's rioting.
Gosh.
No, between that and our racial problems we're having in our country, where there's tension. I agree.
Mm.
And it's one of those things where, do you guys have any racial problems in Australia?
Really?
Not to the same extent. Yeah.
You have noticed, you kind of notice it here a little bit in certain parts, but we just.
Yeah.
Nothing with like the Aborigines and stuff.
Oh, there definitely is. It's just not as in the open, I guess.
I've seen that addressed before.
Yeah.
Originates, but it's just ours is. People don't realize that's why I hate it when other countries try to judge us, like Russia. I go, really?
Yeah.
You invaded other white people. That's amazing. You can't get along with your own. Alaska has more variety than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
We are the most diverse state anywhere in the world. I mean, we beat everybody.
Wow.
And did you know there's more Koreans now in Alaska than there are native Alaskans?
Is that right?
Yeah, so if you say Korean, go, beat it. I'm looking for a local.
I did not know
mistook
that.
you. Yeah.
Oh, I did read though that the Russians used to own Alaska. Is that right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And then they sold it.
For was a ridiculous
$13
amount.
million.
$13 million.
What?
Yeah.
For a whole
I
country.
think they lost on that, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, that's nuts.
That's why we love it when you get you're probably like a Sarah Palin or nut job from up here. She
Yeah.
goes, blah, blah, screw Russia. I go, hey, you don't live here anymore, you jackwad. They are actually close enough to come over.
Yeah.
And the response time we had with natural disasters, I don't think our military gets any quicker when it comes to Russia coming over.
Yeah.
Do I think they'll win the war? No, but I think they'll show up.
I think they could definitely take out Anchorage before they get some backup.
Now that the Australian guys are saying the pussy's easy, we're fucked. We do have a lot of Russians here, actually. We have Russian Orthodox and St. Petersburg and stuff. And those Russian, do you know how the Russian Orthodox thing works?
Not really.
You don't have that really?
No.
It's amazing.
I don't know either.
Oh, it's amazing. Cause
Educate me.
Here's the deal. So it's almost, like Catholicism with that. But what they do is Russian Orthodox. Like their Christmas is a week later.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's the calendar's a week off.
That's weird.
But here's the beauty. If you're Russian Orthodox, everything's on sale when you go Christmas shopping. I mean, they're discounting everything after Christmas. Yours is a week later.
Perfect.
You're like, brilliant.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Easter a week later. They're like, brilliant. Your
Yeah.
kids are like, we're great. I go, I think you're Jewish. You just don't know it. You guys are buying everything on sale.
That's
I
awesome.
love it.
It's amazing.
Good one.
Brilliant.
And that was the other thing with the Hanukkah up here. They actually have a decent amount of synagogue. Was it synagogue? No,
Temple?
Temple, yeah. Up here. Anyway, but the end result is I never knew what that was when I was growing up. And finally somebody explained, they go, well, basically Hanukkah is basically oil is supposed to last 8 days. And it lasts 12 days instead. So that's why they celebrate Hanukkah. That's what it was. They were lost. And they only had enough oil to survive for this long, and they survived. I go, you'd think there'd be a bigger Jewish population in Alaska. Because we've only had oil for 10 years, and we've made it last 30 years.
Yeah.
And so it's like one big Hanukkah in Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. That's a very utilitarian celebration. They're like, we got 4 more days out of this oil. We should celebrate that forever.
Mm-hmm.
We should have decorations.
No,
That seems very simple. That seems like a lot more simple than the birth of Jesus with the wise men and they call it days.
I know. Do you guys, is religion huge in Australia? Are you shutting down abortion clinics?
Nowhere near as big as here.
No, yeah, we're fanatical here. We've gotten into this weird group where you have, you're whatever, you're open-minded. We're almost at the Ho Chi Minh with the Pol Pot thing, like in Cambodia. I think we're about to either kill everybody who reads books or everybody who doesn't.
Wow.
And I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Remember the old joke? We're going to burn the books. Now we're going to burn the people who read them.
One of them's going to work.
Yeah.
But we've got gun nuts now that are full disability going, there's too much government. I go, let's cut his check. How am I going to buy more guns? Yeah. Do you have guns prevalent in Australia?
No, not
you
really.
You guys are pretty rustic. Yeah.
I mean, farmers and stuff have guns, but
We banned them back in '96.
Yeah. Ban them? How'd you ban them? Just say stop waving
Passed a
around.
law, so they're illegal.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I'm sure there's still
I don't feel like that's
Hey, I want to talk more about this. How's that deal work?
that blows my mind.
Yeah,
that would never happen here.
Yeah.
We get a ticket?
No, they did a big buyback scheme where they offered money for
But you got to remember, though, at the time, there was probably, in comparison with America, there was hardly any guns.
Yeah.
You know,
It was in response to a massacre, like a big massacre that happened.
How many people?
That was a fair bit.
We beat that.
It was
You
like
probably did, yeah. Was that the...
We had a girl in the bell tower beat
Port
that.
Arthur.
Port Arthur Massacre.
Yeah.
Martin Bryan, that was the fella.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's the,
Yeah,
But haven't been any massacres since.
15, 20
and there was one a year up until then. So
You're saying that works?
not saying it works, just saying.
Seems like it works.
We haven't had a president assassinated in years.
Yeah,
You know why?
because the Secret Service.
No, because they don't actually do anything anymore. You shoot a lobbyist, you could change our country's history forever.
Yeah.
But you shoot a president, we'll just put a new light bulb in. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
They don't do anything.
man,
How's your healthcare work?
it's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta say,
God,
it's
yeah,
a lot better than the US. Just saying.
No, we've got
is
ours so screwed up. It's unbelievable.
You can walk into a hospital, get treated, walk out without paying a cent.
Yeah. Anything, you get any
check your ID?
any doctor anywhere. All you have
So
is
you
a
guys
Medicare
are
card.
telling me, not only will I not get shot in a massacre, I will get free health care.
Yep.
And the women are gonna love my accent.
Yep.
Oh my god. What have I done?
You need to leave right
Yeah.
now.
What a mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
No, it's a
It
great
is a good
country.
system,
You know,
yeah.
just the music industry's not great. So
Yeah, which is just such a
Yeah.
shame. Yeah. And it's a beautiful country too. You know, it's gorgeous. You know, like we go back home in a few days and it's going to be summer. You know?
You guys have
Yeah.
you guys have weird fucking animals too.
Yeah,
yep.
we do. Yeah, a lot of.
But are they normal to you? So you come here and you see like a moose and you're like, well,
Haven't
moose
seen
are
a
weird,
moose.
but-
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
haven't?
haven't
God
seen
damn it! I
that.
just
Yeah.
had
Haven't seen a moose
I had
or a bear.
two in my backyard yesterday.
Are you
It was
serious?
like, yeah, I have a big backyard. That's
I-
usually we do the podcast there, but I was like,
Damn.
you guys aren't, thing. I was like, it'd be too hard to shuffle you over. I have a bus in my backyard. We do the podcast, and the moose were running around the backyard
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh.
I was leaving work 2 nights ago and I couldn't go to my car because a moose was standing right next to it. And what you guys would have saw and be like, that is amazing. Look at that
Yeah.
creature. It's
And you're like, meh.
God made. I'm just like, get the fuck away from my car, moose. God damn it.
I'd love to see a
Yeah.
moose. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta find you guys a
We'll
moose.
find you a moose.
Absolutely. Yeah, actually, I did see a moose. I walked into that big that sporting goods store. What's it called?
Oh yeah, it's a franchise actually. It's
What's it called?
called
Bass Pro Shop.
No, it was
No,
like Bass. It was
it's,
like Caleb or something.
Bean, or not Bean. What
What?
is it? Cabela's.
Cabela's, that
Cabela's.
was it. And
Cabela's.
they had all
You don't
this-
have Cabela's?
We haven't.
How do you guys survive without all these franchises?
We've got nothing like
So
that.
you
Don't you
just-
guys have snakes and
So
stuff?
you guys just sell your minerals to China,
Pretty
and
much.
they don't give you anything back, but one lady gets money?
Pretty much.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Hard to believe you
Nothing's
can't
owned
find
by
work.
Australia anymore.
Yeah.
It's like we sold off everything.
Where do you guys? Where do you get your giant machetes and stuff?
Yep.
No, is there a lot of
That
crap? Is there a lot of? Do you get German stuff, or I mean, what's on your shelves? I'm curious on that.
In terms of hunting stuff?
No, I mean as far as just anything,
goods in
fishing, tackle,
general.
anything. I mean,
Um,
you don't get Chinese-made crap. Is that what I'm asking?
No, we do get a lot of
Yeah,
Chinese
we do.
stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing's made in Australia in terms of that stuff.
That's what I
Yeah.
was wondering. Yeah, because
Yeah.
nothing's made here anymore.
Yeah.
Every time you see something, you're like, "Oh, we make the Tesla," and they go, "It's on fire." And they go, "Oh, fuck." All right, we make the batteries. They go, "Tesla." We think it was the batteries. They go, we make sriracha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, temporary. I mean, they've got this back.
Yeah.
They wanted to shut the company down because it stunk up the city, they claimed. And the city goes, "You guys stop." It was the only industry in the city. That's all that the jobs are in the city that made sriracha. By that guy from, he's actually, what is it, Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
Yeah, he came there, opened it up thing. He goes, "I don't really want to leave California." Everybody's like, Texas was like, "We'll pay you. Never pay taxes. We got all the illegals who'll do your peppers." He goes, "I don't really want to leave the town. I just don't get what they think's going to happen if sriracha leaves. Because I'm your only employer." And they're like, "Get out of here." All right.
Wow.
That's America right there. You're
Yeah.
yelling at, you're like,
Yeah.
if you make tires, I'm not bitching about the tire smell.
Mm.
You know, that's
Wow.
what we've gotten.
Jeez.
There's people that they built condos in the Midwest, in farm areas, and they built condos, and then all of a sudden they would sue because the pig farming and farming in general stinks. And the people in the condos, well, this is an ordinance. This is outrageous. You can't have this. I have a condo in the middle of Iowa. And they go, we're going to shut your pig farm down. 150-year-old pig farm. They shut down because the people built a condo. A bank of them, don't realize this is 30 people.
Sure.
Shut down a 150-year-old pig farm. So
Wow.
the pig farmer goes, fine, kill all the pigs. I don't know what you think you're going to do, but I'll leave.
Damn.
Jeez.
Is that crazy?
That is
is
crazy.
That's where we're at. That's what I told you.
God.
Wow,
I feel like
We have people that will shoot you if you're going to get an abortion because I'm against that.
I feel like just getting rid of the pigs is not going to solve the problem of a 150-year-old pig farm, because it's just deep down in the soil at that point.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
the idea
good
that
point.
we're, it's like when
That's why they got the condos so cheap.
It's like when you have a strip club now. We have, if you have a strip club, you can have a strip club in Anchorage for 10 years, and if a school opens up, or a daycare opens up 100 yards from you, they could close your business down and go, well, you're within 100. I go, I was here first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They don't do that now. Now they go, well, it's the moral police. I go, that's great, the moral police.
Jeez.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's, you worry that with a nightclub or anything
it's
else.
not even a strip
Nope.
club.
Nope. Just
100 yards from a school.
that idea's gone.
Yeah.
Cross that one off the list.
Yep.
Well, I don't even know where you'd open a school for stripping. That would just get shut down right away.
That would be a lot of red tape for a long
Yeah.
time. So you guys have been in the U.S. for a while, for
Yes.
years.
Yeah, back and forth.
What has been the weirdest thing to transition to? Like what?
Wow.
Tax.
Taxes?
No, well, just you tax on top of every price.
Oh.
Everything's inclusive back home.
Yeah, you
So-
look at the price of a thing, and that's how much you'll pay at the checkout.
And tipping. We don't tip in Australia.
You don't tip?
No.
I mean, it's not. You might tip a tiny bit at a restaurant.
No,
but,
I don't
it's
tip
not.
at home. No one tips at home.
Okay, I do.
Wow.
But
No. I mean that's the
That's
thing.
true,
That's
yeah,
really
absolutely,
see.
yeah.
That's what we're here for.
And it was
So-
funny because a lot of people when I first started coming over here, I was in Hollywood for the first couple of months.
Horrible place not to tip.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it was funny because a lot of the people I was hanging out with were like waitresses and bartenders and stuff. And they'd see an Australian group and they'd always say, "Hey man, I don't want the Australian group because they don't tip." And it was purely because they didn't understand the tipping
No.
logic over here until.
Yeah.
But we don't
It was the
understand
same.
when we tell you we tip over here and you don't do it. No, we don't understand. Well, remember the old joke?
But now I
What's the
think
difference
we're
between
fabulous
what's the difference
tippers.
between an Aussie and a canoe?
Tell me.
A canoe can tip.
I love it.
Brilliant.
Absolutely right. But I think we're great tippers now. It's
Yeah.
like 20% minimum for us.
No, and that's
Yeah.
I mean it's just the way the culture works.
Yeah.
But the other thing is do they pay higher over there? Than
They
Yeah.
do. They
See,
do. They pay a
that's
lot higher.
much higher.
See, that was England when they did that.
Yeah,
They
a
said
lot-
it's considered offensive if you tip over there.
Yeah.
And then you go over to England and you're like, Jesus Christ, everything's a fortune. A shitty motel in England is $700 a night. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of tipping coming out of this.
Yeah.
And Sydney especially is very expensive. It's expensive to live, but like you said, the wages are a lot higher.
So how are your taxes then over there? Is it income tax or is it?
Yeah.
So they do an income, so they don't do a sales.
There is sales tax as a GST, goods and service tax, which is
Because
included.
see, like
in
Anchorage
the
doesn't
price
have a
of everything.
sales tax. We're one of the last
You don't even
bastions.
notice it.
We have no income tax and no sales tax.
Hmm.
That's all probably
Wow.
going to change. Like I said, at $50 barrel of oil, we're about to get a sales tax, we're about to get income tax, we're about to get a shoe tax and a bike
Yeah.
tax.
Yep,
I mean, we're going to do something.
it'll
The-
happen.
The state's about to go
Yeah.
Titanic, unless we break away from the U.S. We could put a toll road in.
Ooh.
Just bring more Australians over.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Just make sure it's summertime.
exactly.
That's it. But yeah,
Good stuff.
So yeah, and that's the thing is with Australia is, basically everyone has their ideas from it, but they only get it from. I think the last big movie with Australia was probably
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee, and then
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Is it Mad Max?
Mad Max.
There's a
yeah.
new
Yeah, there's
Mad
a new one. I
Max
saw
coming
the
out.
short
Did you see
for
that
it.
trailer?
Yeah,
That looks
that's
awesome.
great.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who's the dude?
What's his face?
Mel Gibson, man. It's going to be hard to replace.
Andy Dick.
Andy Dick was a runner-up. It was Tom Hardy, the dude who played Bane, and
Yes.
Oh, right.
it's a big dude.
And yeah, Charlize Theron, whoever you say.
she's in it.
Yeah, she's in it.
Yeah, could be good.
Looks really
Could
good.
be good.
And it was filmed in Australia.
I think it looks deserty.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
Must be.
Arizona, Australia. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
There's there's a dingo running across one
Yeah.
scene. Australia.
It's funny. A lot of times when we meet American people, like, "Oh, you're Australian? Oh, that's not a knife."
Yeah, no, that's how good.
Everyone's seen that movie, or they know Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
but we literally, North Korea's got better coverage than you have, probably. I mean, I'm just saying, like, with the puppet movie was the one with the whole thing on Kim Jong-il.
Team America.
People learn from their movies. So if you make a movie about Australia, you just pummel it on,
Yep.
we'd understand it. But they really don't. And I think it's funny because people couldn't understand the different seasons. They couldn't understand how you could have summer right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
People actually,
Opposite side of
it's
the
been
globe.
funny. We've had a few people ask, how long it took to drive the bus here from Australia.
Yeah.
That's scary, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, I'm serious.
But
It's a
you know,
joke,
that's the
or-
one thing. Usually Alaska, they're probably, and I'll just say it, outsiders that are here for 4 years. And they don't have a lot of grass. They got into the job by showing up.
Yeah.
They got the paid gig to come in.
Yeah.
But I was as nice as I could be on that. But the point is most people live in Alaska get it because, like, when we try to order something like from Oklahoma, I would find something on eBay or whatever and say I want you to send it up, and they would, or Yahoo auction or whatever they had, and they would say I don't ship internationally. I go, well, it's Alaska. We're part of the 50 states now. So just send it to the post office and it comes right to me for the same price. And they go, no, it doesn't. And I go, yeah, it does. It's the post office.
Yeah.
You can send it to Guam and the Virgin Islands or whatever, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Same price in the post office. But you had to argue with these people online. And you could just see their illiteracy coming out.
Yep.
I finally told them that flag you wave around all the time, count the stars again. They have no idea where we're at.
Is it 51 or 52?
Yeah, I know.
Is New Zealand basically like the Alaska of Australia, where you guys are like, it's beautiful over there, but it's so far. No, we're not going over there.
No, I mean it's a beautiful country, you know.
Did you guys go there?
I've been there
a bunch of times, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Amazing.
Really
In
nice.
fact, driving down to Girdwood through that countryside reminded me a lot of the south of the island.
That's the only thing that's queered me on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Is everyone goes, you have to go to Australia, you have to go to Australia. And I have tons of Costa Rican friends that said they went halfway through last year.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got to go. I go, what's it like? They go, it's a lot like Alaska. I go, really? I'm not traveling halfway around the goddamn world to get home again.
Yeah.
You make a very good point.
Yeah.
I just imagine somebody from New Zealand is like trying to like order like some ball bearings or something from Australia, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's international shipping. That's going to be 500. I don't know what."
It's only like a 3 hour flight.
Oh really?
Yeah, like it's from Sydney. It's 3 hours to any of the islands.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
It's great.
It's about like Alaska, too.
But we have Tasmania, which is actually a state of Australia, which is actually not connected to Australia. It's a flight, or you can get there by ferry now.
So it's an island?
It's an island off Australia.
What do they do
South.
there?
Wine, lots of wine country.
Lots of wine.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've never been there. Apparently, it is beautiful.
Oysters. Lots of oysters come from there.
Oysters and wine.
That's
Pretty
where
good town.
the Tasmanian.
Editor's note, the recording stopped right there, just as Becker was getting into an interesting discussion about the island of Tasmania. We'll resume the podcast with the Australian band Longreef, going right into talking about skydiving. Here it is.
You're gonna watch that skydiving video. I was just looking at the.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah, I found it. I thought I'd lost it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found it. And I was watching it the other day, and I was like, "Oh man, that's so awesome."
Show me, man.
Your skydiving video?
Yeah.
Is that your thing, just skydiving?
Oh, I've done it once. I want to do it again as soon as possible. But
Yeah.
You want to do it again?
Right, yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Do you think it'll be different
Yes.
doing it again?
Yes.
The second jump's always, like I've done it twice, and the first time I did it, I think I was in shock.
Yeah, you
I
spend the
didn't-
first half of the jump just
you
trying
don't
to
really
adjust
know
to what's happening.
going
you know?
on, and then I did it like a week later the second time, and then I was like, man, this is just killer.
Yeah.
And then at the time I think I was only 18. I was like, I wanted to get my skydiver's license, but it was so expensive because you had to buy a student rig, which was like $6,000, and the course was like 10. You know, what 18
Where
year
you
old?
can jump out of a building for free.
So I've still always wanted to get my license, and one day I'll do it. And then instead I got my scuba diver's license. I'm an advanced diver, so I like to do that.
Why don't you just get a friend with a plane?
We have a friend with a plane.
Yes, we do.
Then why do you need a license?
Just need to get the chute now.
Yep.
That's all
Yeah.
we need.
Yeah.
And
I'm
learn
sure
how to
we'll
pack
work it out.
It's kind of a big
Yeah.
deal, I guess.
I would spend all my money on getting a good shoot.
Yeah.
That's always
Might be a good investment.
Packing it would be the hardest thing.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that where they parasail? Have you seen that up like in
Yeah.
Alaska where
Yeah.
they do that with the seat?
Yeah.
Did you know you can just do that?
Anyone
You
can
guys
do
want
it.
to go up? Yeah.
And when
And
you're
the
on
guy
boat?
goes, because I was joking with the guy. I go, oh, that's really cool. I go, I'd love to do that. He goes, you want to do it? I was like,
What?
you wait, you're going to strap a fan on my back and give me a parachute and let me fly around?
Yeah.
And he's
That
like,
sounds
yeah, you
awesome.
can do it if you want. I go, I've never done it. He goes, it's not that hard.
That would be
I'm
cool.
like,
Wow.
yeah, but are you that guy? Are you the guy that will go? The guy offered it to me. And I'm like, dude, I hate heights. I was laughing because we're sitting on this deck, you remember, up in Alaska, and they're flying back and forth,
Oh, yeah,
touching top of trees. And
Yeah.
around. And I thought, that's really cool, but it scared me to death.
Did
Yeah.
you do it?
No, I didn't do it. I'm
Oh.
scared to death of heights. And the fact is, it was kind of like getting your eyes done at the,
Yeah.
the laser eye.
Yeah.
I had a friend who went to the mall, and they go, we do laser surgery here. And he goes, oh, well, I just want to ask how much did it cost? They told him, he said, well, do you want to do it? And the guy's at the mall going, he's at a mall going, wait, laser surgery on my eyes? He goes, yeah, correct your eyes. He goes, do you want to do it? He goes, well, I don't know. I mean, consultant, whatever. He goes, no, we can do it today if you want. He goes, you're going to do laser surgery on my eyes at a mall today? No, I don't want to do that. And that was kind of my theory on this. So you're
Yeah,
going to
fair
strap
enough.
a thing on this? I go, assuming the equipment's rented.
Yeah, I wear contacts and I want to get the like LASIK eye surgery done, but I'm not going to do it in Alaska because it's an earthquake country. We have a lot of earthquakes, and I feel like an earthquake is
Yeah.
not going to wait until after like the laser surgery in my eye.
Just your luck, you know?
So maybe I'll fly to like I don't know, where do they not have earthquakes? Oklahoma?
They have them in Oklahoma now, actually,
Oh,
thanks to
right.
fracking. Do you guys frack over there?
What is
What is
You
frack?
fracking? That's where you try to get the natural gas out of the ground as quick as possible
Oh, I
and
think they're
destroy the entire aquifer.
I think they're talking about it.
Oh, yeah. I, don't
Oh,
guys
wait
should do
till
it.
it
It's
comes.
working really
You are
well
gonna
here.
love it.
It's a real hoot.
I love it.
We think we might be destroying all of our fresh drinking water.
But
in the
hey,
nation.
we get some
But-
gas. You know?
No, the great thing is, I always said when I moved to Alaska, I said, we're not gonna have a war in Alaska about oil.
Yeah.
Oil's available, and it's actually should be gone by now. I mean, they said burning oil in your car is the silliest thing to ever do. The scientists they go, it's the only thing you can use to make plastics or resin or anything. He goes, burning it up as fuel is the stupidest thing you could do.
Yeah.
That's the end of the world shit.
Yeah.
He goes, once the oil's gone, you can't recreate oil.
Yeah.
You can make biofuels, but you can't make oil.
Yeah.
Again. So it's a finite resource. If we destroy all our drinking water in the United States, the glaciers, when they melt, will be the last fresh drinking water.
Shit.
That
Wow.
will be the pipeline.
Wow. That's a scary thought,
That
isn't
is.
it?
No, it's a great thought. I live right in Mecca.
Watch all the people move to Alaska then.
I can
Yeah.
I can pour water as fast as I pour beer. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Who wants to
Where you
do
from?
that?
Oklahoma. I have water. Here. What's it like bathing in beer? But yeah, but that's I think the biggest thing is that just the resources up here we've done a pretty good job about preventing the resources but the overfishing is still just unbelievable. You guys have overfishing with Chinese trawlers that
We're pretty.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Our Coast Guard's pretty full
and
of
we
that
have
stuff.
what do you call it? There's regulations on certain times of year they can.
But wasn't
fish
Australia
things.
where they the McFish sandwich from McDonald's had used so much of one fish, whatever they used, a grouper or something, that they had wiped it out almost to extinction. And they said they're going to have to
Well,
find a
no.
new fish for the fillet of fish. And I immediately, as a concerned citizen and environmental, concerned person, I went out and got a fillet of fish because I went, they're about to be
They're
gone.
disappearing.
Yeah. So instead, the story
eating a
caused me.
dodo bird.
The story caused me after 5 years to go have a fish sandwich instead of not have one.
There you
Well,
go.
there you
Well,
go,
it's
yeah.
funny back home. Grouper, you call it. You're not allowed to eat that back home. You're not allowed to catch it.
You're not like
Can't kill it. Can't eat it back home. Yeah, can't spearfish it. It's just one of those fish that I guess is
They
Endangered.
swim around like assholes because they know they can't be touched.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, because as I dive and stuff, and a lot of the grouper around there actually come right up to you. You can actually pat the fish. I guess they're just the friendly fish that people thought, hey man, we're gonna stop eating these fellas because they're kind of cool.
We're the same way with manatees. Manatees are the big ones that they always they hit them with boats and everything.
You're only allowed to hit them with the propeller. You're not allowed
Down
to.
in Florida, yeah. You
Are
got
they
them.
like a manta ray? Or what
No,
is-
they're a manatee. They're a
They're
big.
called sea cows.
They're a
is
sea
another name
cow.
for 'em.
They're just
Oh.
huge. They look like a hippopotamus, really.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they just
yes.
flout and they don't go fast and they just eat and they just sit around. And,
Right.
and they're kind of like every American. But the thing is, when you're down there, they have breaks and stuff and they have fines and everything else. But I was always laughing, going, well, you know what? The one problem with America is if you said they tasted good, they would eat them. But no one assumes it tastes good.
They don't taste good, but they have very human-like vaginas.
Oh.
So I think that's why we're trying to protect them.
How did you get that information?
Oh, it's all over the internet. There's a lot of seafaring types that. Wow.
It's no grouper, but it's good.
It's pretty good. It's a different kind of fish sandwich. It's not bad.
Wow. Very, very good to know.
Yep.
Good to know.
if you're ever out at sea for too long, look for a manatee.
That's another thing we haven't even had since we've been here is the Alaskan crab. Like
Alaskan crab?
Must be just everywhere here. Must be cheap too, right?
Yeah. No,
I don't know how cheap it is. Maybe though.
And the salmon, we haven't even had salmon.
Yeah.
No salmon either.
That ends today. We haven't had any elk or
a reindeer.
No
reindeer.
You haven't had a reindeer?
Well, I
sausage?
googled where to go and get that stuff, and they said generally they don't sell it in restaurants and stuff. They said ask a neighbor or someone that hunts.
Google's full of shit. Lots of restaurants.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you guys need to hook us up because we need to get some elk and reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
What's the right term for reindeer? What are they called?
No, I think it's reindeer.
It is
I
reindeer.
think reindeer is right.
I thought they were called.
Remember,
something else.
I think it's Canada has the Inuits in Canada have 280 different names for reindeer.
Oh gosh, right.
But reindeer still works. So you guys got reindeer?
That's the number one.
I'm just gonna go ahead and eat
I would just have a reindeer sausage and just have 280 names on the menu, and they're like, I'll have the number 7. Reindeer.
Reindeer. Oh man! I was saying the coolest thing that we did see was driving back from Alyesko. The sun was just almost down that main road there along the water. And I was driving and I looked across and I was like, man, what's that in the water? I looked over, there was a dude surfing.
Yeah.
There was a wave.
Yeah,
like
they surf.
one
It's,
wave.
it's called the boar tide, and it's just a long wave.
Yeah.
When the tide is coming in or going out, I'm not sure.
I guess it must be coming out.
And I have Costa Rican surfers that their whole goal is, all over the world they go into this. And they came up here and surfed the board tide. So just to say they did it.
Insane.
But
and it was just a consistent wave just peeling. This guy, fucking freezing.
And that's the thing.
He was on a paddleboard. He had a paddleboard and he was surfing away. He must have like a 6-8 mil suit on. Hypothermia.
There's a surprising amount of surfing in Alaska. There's really good surfing down in Kodiak. I have friends that surf down there.
Wow.
Off that little big island we have, and then closer to Southeast Alaska, there's.
Yeah, just the strangest thing I've ever seen. I was blown away. You got these beautiful mountains with snow, covered, and a dude surfing in the middle of this stream.
Like, wouldn't that be freezing? But I think there's 2 settings. You're either really good or hypothermia. Those are 2 settings. He wasn't as good as he thought he was, but I'm good.
You stay hydrated. You keep peeing in the suit over and over.
There you go. Yep, done that before.
But that's they have one in Kodiak that I think it's outside Kodiak. And it's a surfer came up here and he did the board tide, but then he went and did that, and I didn't hear about that. So I'm in Costa Rica and he's telling me about Kodiak, which is always awkward. It's like me telling you about Australia. You're like, what?
Seems like it's such a long wait there. You got to wait for that timing. It's the one wave.
Yeah.
So
the board tide's that. What they do is there's a glacier where it's got when it thaws in the spring. And it's steady running white water. And they jump out and they surf the white water to one spot, like one of those wave pools.
That's cool.
And they sit and surf. Yeah. But it's millions of gallons of water coming down.
Wow.
When it thaws and it breaks and just and they
cool.
just stand there and surf and they go, that's scarier.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. Where'd he go? That way.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff I want to come back and do.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys got to come up in summer. I think that's when you guys would really shine.
Summertime activities.
Because that's when you get down at the bar. You go, hey, you want to go down to Russian River? All right.
4 in the morning.
And it's light out already, so you're just driving. That's like
so cool.
Daytime, yeah.
Wow.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and that's the giddy part.
So, we're gonna wrap it up. You guys are leaving us.
Yeah, we are. We got to.
Yeah. But only for we're only living in the United States for 10 weeks, and then we're back 1st of March and continue the American tour with the new record.
Where do you go next? When you get back?
When we come back, I think we start around Nashville, and I think it's actually Florida for spring break.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we'll be based out of Nashville when we.
Do you guys know Splendid Chaos?
I've heard about these guys. Yeah.
They're the guys. Yeah, they're the guys. I think you talked to them before. They're a great band for up here, but they also do spring break down there.
Right.
So,
well.
you guys
Definitely heard Splendid Chaos. Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Names.
Yeah, spring break's always fun.
Yeah, always fun.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm sure you guys do okay at spring break.
Yeah.
With your accents and your handsome faces.
Yeah, your fake accents.
It is a lot of fun.
I just feel very old
Not gonna
going
lie.
there. That's the only thing.
Well, remember that's the old joke: is bars always stay 21.
Yeah, there you
They'll
go.
always be 21.
Yep.
Boom.
But the beauty is, if you show up at a bar with talent, you're still amazing. Remember, George Burns worked till he was 100. Still getting pussy.
Yeah.
It's great.
Damn straight.
So where can people find out more about what
Us.
you guys do?
LONGREEFmusic.com. We've got all our links to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Got a bunch of YouTube videos out there, and we're excited because we're dumping a new record on March 1st. So
What's the name of it?
it's exciting. It's going to be called Battle Plan. Yeah,
Okay.
Battle Plan.
Battle Plan. Yeah. So we literally just got all our mixes back from New York. We just heard the whole record, and it's sounding awesome. It's our first full length. So
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I will definitely be playing it in the Birdhouse.
absolutely,
Perfect.
yeah. I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Is
man.
Absolutely.
there any didgeridoo?
No,
Not
next
yet.
Record, next record.
Yeah.
None of us can play, man.
What?
It's real hard
I
to
thought
play, man.
I thought you
You
would
guys
had
ever
to be
tried
able
to
to play
play
that. I've never. Well,
Oh.
maybe once in like a museum store in the mall.
It's
About-
tough.
There was when we opened the museum. I think it was a museum store that had them, and then a couple people up here started getting into it, and they're like 4, friends and musicians that were in it, and they started playing it, and they got really good. at it. The thing was, it was such a bizarre instrument.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
We're gonna do a song now.
It's not so much the initial sound; it's the
Bro-
reverse
The breathing,
You
yeah.
gotta be able to reverse
Circular
breathe.
breathe, yeah.
Hands up, don't breathe.
It's crazy.
How they do it,
Yeah.
that ain't for me.
No,
Yeah.
I would rather go skydiving.
Yeah,
Well, for the
much
next
better.
album, you guys should contact the Alaska Didgeridoo Orchestra.
There we go. Done.
Really good.
Sit in.
Really good.
All right.
Great.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right. This has been another episode of Near the Wild. I'm Matt Becker.
I'm John Norris.
I'm Josh.
I'm T.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
You
you.
bet. Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys.
Goodbye.
You've been listening to the Near the Wild podcast with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska on Matt Becker's Backyard Bus. Engineered by me, Greg Chaille.